this weird thing.
Could folks talk about their favorite games of 2022 so far? I haven't played a lot, but
I mean, Elden Ring.
I was gonna say I don't understand. I don't see how Elden Ring is not going to be game of the year for most folks.
What have I played this year that was
I have a smaller one that I quite enjoyed.
What's up?
Unpacking.
Oh yeah,
I really, really loved Unpacking. If you're not familiar, it is a small indie game about unpacking after you've moved. And you just go through the process of unpacking all of your stuff into new apartments. And it is supremely satisfying to do, like the actual minute-to-minute game feel. The sound is out of control.
It's so satisfying.
Try putting any object on any different type of surface and it will be a different sound. And I knew there would be a little bit of I knew a little bit of what would be in there from, because there is a bit of a story in the background. And I knew a bit about one of the clever moments that they did with the game design, but I didn't know about the others, and the later ones like really got me.
It's just really good storytelling.
It's really good.
In a very simple way.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it still is, but I know it was on Game Pass, so if you have it, play it.
Yeah, play it.
It is not a long game. It is great.
Yeah, it's a couple hours. It's great fun. And one of our guests, Victoria Tran, was the community manager for it, if I recall correctly.
I think you're right.
Yep. So.
Victoria, all-star of community and social media management, Tran. Victoria, I learned everything from you, Tran.
I think I only played 2 new games this year. Like 2 games released in 2022 that I can think of, which were Horizon Forbidden West, which I liked quite a lot.
Yeah, very good.
I didn't think it was quite as good as the first one, but I really enjoyed it.
I haven't finished it yet, so I'm not ready to make that call.
It's not a story problem at all. It's just how big the game was. The game was
it is quite large.
Twice as big as I needed it
But
to
there are certain moments in that game, like after the first time you come up after going underground in the desert and see how it has changed.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
Oh yeah, there's so much good in that game.
Yeah.
And Stray was the other new game I played this year.
Oh
yeah, Stray.
Which I played with the Garfield mod.
Which you played with the Garfield mod. I still, that is one of those games that I can't quite believe is out, because I have been following that game since they posted like 2 10-second clips in 2015.
I'm going to feel that way when Routine finally releases.
Oh,
the fact that we were watching we were doing a live stream reaction thing of the game trailers featuring an occasional award, and there was a thing, there was a trailer that they were showing, and I was like, man, you know what this reminds me of? What was that game called? It was Routine. That's what it was. It was they did a teaser for it and then a trailer, and then it just disappeared. This was like 8 years ago. I wonder whatever happened to that game. Routine, and I was like, what the? But it looked sweet.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that to finally come out.
Yeah. So my game of the year this year. Sorry to cut you off, Ian. I'll hand back over to you. My games of the year this year, which there are 3. Oh, I did play a 3rd new game this year. I played Trombone Champ, which I played for 1 session and is the most perfect game ever to exist.
Hey, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders.
My 2 games of the year this year
Yes, Matt?
are Red Dead Redemption 2.
Right.
Which was phenomenal. That game is actually amazing, and I'm sorry it took so long for me to play it. And Outer Wilds, which I had never played before this year.
I have resumed my playthrough with Sarah, because we got like 3/4 of the way through it, and then fell off, and then picked it back up. And we are, I think, near what I think is the end. But Outer Wilds might be like the best game that I've played in the last 5 years, maybe 10.
Yeah,
like,
Outer Wilds might just
unreal.
actually be one of the best games I've ever played.
Like, just
and I didn't expect to like it.
Yeah.
Because I don't like roguelikes, right? Like I don't like the sort of time looping thing very much.
Yeah.
Outer Wilds might be one of the best games I've ever played.
Yeah, chat, please, no spoilers on Outer Wilds. And if you don't know what we're talking about, but you trust us, play Outer Wilds. Don't learn anything else. It's incredible. It's great.
Yeah. No, I've been picking up actually just recently in the past couple weeks my playthrough of Super Robot Wars V.
Ooh.
and I bring this up because I've been curious about the franchise. It's now 30 years old, and Super Robot Wars 30.
Oh yeah, I also played that this year as well.
Yeah, available on Steam, so it's kind of current. But my God, has this been something that I've been missing for a while, because it's that old school tactics-based combat.
Yep.
But with all of your entire toy box of 30 years worth of giant robot characters and mech all just jammed together into this overarching story that goes between all the worlds.
Yeah.
And it is very self-aware, and it will, like, when different Gundam people meet each other, they will rip each other to shreds in terms of making fun of their terrible characters.
When my boy Camille showed up out of nowhere to just bust up a fight between the, I believe, Sinaju and the Penelope Gundam. I was screaming.
They try to make it make sense, and it does not, but it's very, very good.
Yep.
Also, Vampire Survivors. There's not a lot to talk about it other than I put a lot of time into that, and it was the perfect, like, I have half an hour to play a game. Excellent. I cannot go further.
Yeah.
Isn't Vampire Survivors the one that James Stephanie Sterling just started writing lore for?
Maybe?
Oh, I don't know.
I think they brought them on board to do like the in-game lore writing, or am I confusing that with a different vampire game? It is? Oh, great. Cool.
Yep.
There you go. Neat.
Awesome.
Pog.
Fun.
Yeah.
And that's all the games. What?
Yeah. I still spend most of my time playing Apex Legends.
I play most of my time playing Magic Arena.
Yeah.
I've been playing Magic Arena, #WotC stuff.
What little amount I've played of Brothers War, it slaps so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Oh, Max
Yeah.
has a game.
Max is a game.
Well, Max doesn't. It's not Max's game.
There's a game that I played this year
Yeah.
that Andrew reminded me of it, talking about Unpacking. This game is probably about the thematic opposite end from Unpacking as you can get. It's
Okay.
Backpack Hero, which is a game where you are
Backpack
a
Hero.
mouse with a magic backpack.
What?
And it's all about inventory management and putting things in your backpack and activating them next to each other. And it's just such a well-designed and really good tiny roguelike. It's just picking up stuff and putting in your backpack and having that matter.
Sweet.
So it's basically Tarkov without guns.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Hero snacks are inside.
Oh,
It's so good.
Yeah.
the backpack here looks cute. I haven't seen that.
Super good.
Yeah.
It's still in early access. It launched into early access on Steam earlier this year, and they've added like 3 new characters since then.
Nice.
Like new dungeons and stuff like that. Like they're going along at a real clip in terms of content.
Yeah.
Nice. Sweet.
I think I'm also. Oh, I'm sorry, Max. Did you want to
that
finish
was it.
I was going to say, I think I'm getting the sense that engineering might have some game recs as well, possibly.
Potionomics. You need to play Potionomics.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
heard good things
It
about
looks
that.
very cool.
It is a very
It looks
good
gorgeous.
game. It's got all the it's a deck builder, it's a shop running game, and it's a dating sim.
What?
All slam jambled into one amazing thing.
I do love a good slam jamble.
And
Yeah.
you get to like mix potions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It is very, very good.
I need your
Alpha Flight was
strongest
shouting it
potion.
out
Also,
earlier.
it hasn't come out yet, but I know it's actually going to beat out Elden Ring
Oh.
this year. Is Choo-Choo Charles comes out at the beginning of December.
Is
And
that
we
a-
all know that it'll be the best horror game of all time.
Is that a sequel to Choo-Choo Rocket?
Man, it went in a very different direction, like, artistically. Than,
Yeah.
Yeah. Choo-Choo Charles, the game where it's a spider chasing you while you construct a train, but the spider is also a train.
Oh, I don't like that.
Wow, that sounds awful, and I will never play it.
Yeah, it's Thomas the Tank Engine if it had spider legs and it comes chasing after you. It's gonna
I
be
gotta
the
look
best
this
game.
up.
That sounds- That sounds great. I hate it.
That sounds like it's full of confusion and delay.
Yeah.
Thanks, I hate it.
Cool. Well, there we go.
Pluggers.